the legend of Thach Sanh. Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you the complete and powerful Vietnamese legend of Thach Sanh, a story about a kind-hearted hero who, through his honesty and courage, conquered not only monsters but also betrayal and deceit. Thach Sanh, the triumph of courage and virtue. Once upon a time, there lived a humble orphan named Thach Sanh. He was a woodcutter, known for his incredible strength and gentle heart. He lived alone at the foot of a mountain, content with his simple life. One day, he met a man named Ha Thanh, a cunning and deceitful villager. Ha Thanh, seeing Thach Sanh's strength, befriended him with a false smile, hoping to use him for his own gain. Soon after, a terrible monster, a giant python, terrorized the region. It demanded a human sacrifice. Ha Thanh, without hesitation, tricked Thach Sanh into going to the monster's lair, telling him to guard the supplies for a business deal. Thach Sanh, unsuspecting, went to the cave and was confronted by the python. With his extraordinary strength, he fought bravely and killed the beast. When Ha Thanh saw the dead python, he was filled with greed. He quickly took the python's head and went to the village, claiming he was the hero who had saved everyone. He received all the glory and was even granted the hand of a beautiful princess. Thach Sanh, being humble and loyal, returned to his quiet life, not bothering to correct the lie. However, a new threat appeared. A giant eagle with an enormous wingspan descended from the sky and kidnapped the princess. The king was heartbroken and offered a great reward to anyone who could rescue her. Thach Sanh, hearing of the princess's fate, immediately set out on a quest to save her. He followed the eagle's trail to its nest on a high cliff. He fought the giant eagle and killed it, rescuing the princess. But in the cave below the nest, he found a second monster, a giant chain tin ogre. He fought the chain tin, killing it as well, and freed the princess from both dangers. Filled with gratitude, the princess gave Thach Sanh her royal signet ring. When they reached the village, Ha Thanh was waiting. He was furious to see Thach Sanh was the true hero. In a final act of betrayal, he pushed Thach Sanh back into the cave and sealed the entrance with a heavy boulder, claiming he alone had saved the princess. Trapped, Thach Sanh wandered the dark cave until he found the dungeon of the Dragon King of the Sea. There, he saw the Dragon King's son imprisoned. Thach Sanh quickly broke the cage and freed the prince. As a reward, the prince gave Thach Sanh a magical lute and showed him a secret passage out of the cave. Thach Sanh played the lute, and its beautiful, magical melody reached the ears of the king and princess. They recognized the story of Thach Sanh's courage and Ha Thanh lies. The king, now knowing the truth, ordered Ha Thanh to be punished. Thach Sanh was brought to the palace and married the princess. The story doesn't end there. 18 neighboring kingdoms, furious that their princes were rejected in favor of